To me, he started, I think, 48 games in his collegiate career. So the development, I don't know what was really left. I mean, I think he kind of arrived as a ready-made player. So the fact that he wasn't playing early, I don't know. I feel like it's almost like you're driving around an amusement park, like on a loop, and going, that's a great amusement park. Like, just get off the freeway and go. Go to the amusement park. It's right there. You keep circling around.
I know. That's, you point out, Brockman, he's the one who was denying the talent from starting. But look, the bottom line is he got in because the Jets helped release the it. That's what they do.
Yep.
So we'll get to that in a second in terms of.
Is that a hashtag yet?
Release the it. Hashtag it. Let's start it. Your assessment of what you saw from Baker Mayfield last night.
It was. I don't know how you come away with any other takeaway that it was outstanding. I mean, to me, the biggest thing, no fear, no hesitation, trusted his eyes and got the ball out, was working in the middle of the field. You saw anticipation, you saw velocity, you saw accuracy, and the numbers could have been even better. I mean, when you look at some of the drop passes, namely the one to Callaway deep down the field, and more than anything else, Rich, it sounds hokey, but you could feel it. You could feel the energy in the stadium. You could feel the energy with his teammates. It just he kind of brought everybody up, and that was a lot of the things that were said about him at Oklahoma. You saw a lot of those things come out last night.
So how sustainable for 2018?
Well, he's got things that are going to sustain. I mean, when you can throw the ball that accurately, when you show that type of poise and that kind of no flinch mentality, I think that's something that's gonna maintain. You're going to see that throughout the year. Now he's going to have slip ups like any rookie would. He's going to see coverages that he doesn't recognize. He's going to make some mistakes. You saw a sack forced fumble last night. You're going to see some of that.
Well, it's a dropped interception in the end zone as well.
You're going to see some bumps in the road. But to me, you've got your guy. At least it's one game, but right now, small sample size. I'd be feeling great if you're Cleveland.
Okay, and so what about Darnold? What do you take out of the game from last night? He's fine. Okay.
I crack up at this. I mean, you mentioned it. 3 games in 10, 11 days. Short week, go on the road. You play against Greg Williams, a defense that's loaded with talent. I said before the year, I think Myles Garrett will be the defensive player of the year. I'm not backing off that from what we've seen through a couple weeks.
Good.
He's a freak. And I thought early on in that game, he hit Darnold, and Darnold got up a little bit gimpy. And I thought from that moment on, the Jets kind of made a decision. Look, we're going to run the football, and we're going to get it out quick. We're not going to subject our young quarterback to a beating back there. And so everybody's killing him. Oh, he's not throwing the ball down the field. I'm like, he's not going to have time to throw the ball down the field. They did what they had to do.
So evaluate, I guess, the idea of Mayfield versus Darnold that we're going to be seeing throughout the entire day in terms of taking, just to, I guess, put a button on that subject in itself. What we saw last night from 2 rookie quarterbacks under the lights, how sustainable are they? Do both teams have their guys beyond 2018?
Absolutely. I mean, I've said when we were going through this draft process, I thought this was an outstanding class. We talked about it a year ahead of time, and then as every year we start picking these guys apart, but I try to stay true to it and say, look, I think these guys are franchise quarterbacks. Whenever we see Josh Rosen, you're going to see it from him as well. Now, Josh Allen's a little bit more of a longer-term play. But Sam Darnold, what we saw week 1 on the road, that was impressive. What we saw week 1 for Baker Mayfield was impressive. And last week, I mean, Darnold, I think, threw for 330+ against a Dolphins defense that's not bad. I mean, he is going to be fine. Both these teams are in good shape.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.